Oh my, Britney Spears came out and said she's pregnant. This is great news. Let's talk about it. Well, hello, my friends. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well and you're having a nice weekend. I want to have a weekend of rest, and more rest. And some of you, I'm sure, can relate. Well, it's always a pleasure to sit down with you where we get to share our thoughts and theories. And if you don't know, I am Dee Sparta, and welcome to my channel. This is where we dive into the mysterious and unsolvable, then try to learn more through tarot and other divination tools. Yes, I am a psychic medium. So, if you are new here or just haven't subscribed before, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I post videos weekly, and sometimes I'll throw in a bonus video or two, and this is one of those bonus videos. So, if you hit the notification bell, you'll know when the videos come out. Also, hit the thumbs up and comment down below with your thoughts and ideas on today's topic, as well as post your suggestions for future videos. Today, we are going to talk about Britney Spears. She's one of my faves to talk about. She is engaged to Sam Asghari. Sam and her have come out that they're pregnant. This is great news. In my previous reading, I saw, she was getting pregnant, and it was probably this year. I was a little nervous to say much about it because it's a pregnancy, and sometimes those are personal, matters. But yeah, she's come out. She's pregnant. Now, people have a bunch of questions about the pregnancy, about the baby, and I like to get into all that with the tarot readings. And if you want to get a little bit more about Britney Spears and Sam and like their compatibility to be together and such, because I've already done so much on Britney and Sam in previous videos, I'll just do a quick little, reminder of things about them and focus more on their compatibility with their astrological signs. We'll get into that. So if you're interested in that, stick around. If you just want to jump on ahead to that tarot reading, go for it. I got those chapter links down below. I hook you up. Just press it and skip on ahead, or like I said, stick around. Thank you. Hi. Thank you for sticking around with me. It's always kind of fun to dig deep into different things. Although we don't have to dig much deep into this because, as I said, I've done plenty discussion about Britney Spears, her family, and of Sam. And we're going to go in a little bit more about Sam and her and their relationship. Now, if her birth time is believed, then Britney is a Libra with the rising sign. And her sun sign is Sagittarius and her moon is Aquarius. Now, that sun in Sagittarius is what we're going to focus on with the compatibility of Sam. Now, Sam, he is younger than Britney. I think it's almost the same kind of, my wife and I are 12 years apart, and it's quite similar to that. I think maybe they might be 15, but not much difference. Now, Sam, he is a Pisces sun and a Sagittarius moon. We don't know his rising sign. I'm sorry. Now, it's a 13-year difference between Britney and Sam's age. They're 13 years apart. I had to my brain went, yeah. Now, here's the thing. You got your Sagittarius over here, and they're a water sign. And, but oh my gosh, they are not fixed. They're not a cardinal. They're a mutable sign. it is like fire. And my daughter, the youngest, they are a fire sign. They are Sagittarius. They are spunky. They are feisty. They are blunt, to the point, and they have the craziest sense of humor. I like watch Britney's Instagram with her dancing, and when she does her funny, her little accents and does little funny things like that. My daughter is so like that. They are so like that, especially with their TikToks, and it cracks me up. There is a beauty about the Sagittarius, and then at the same time, it's like, okay, I need a break. I really need a break because they're so out there, and I think that makes her such a great performer. And when she's out there on the stage, she is a songwriter, a singer, and a dancer. She's all three in one, When then you have Sam over here, and he's a Pisces, and they are very artistic, very spiritual. They are when they're very dedicated to what they're working on and to those they love. They are also much like Sagittarius, they're mutable. They're not a cardinal sign. They're not a fixed sign. And it's a water sign here. So we got this fire and water going on. And normally, a fire sign they get along better with other fire signs and some air signs. Water, not so much, because there's a lot more work. Now, they can have a very strong bond. They can connect. But they also have to deal with trust issues. Britney might have some issues of be able to trust Sam. And some of that, I would say, is not just astrological, but because of the trauma she's been through. Putting her trust in another person that they're not going to betray him is something that Sam is going to have to learn to not get upset or think that Britney doesn't trust, doesn't believe that he loves her. She needs reassurance. She needs to know that he is that rock, that foundation, even though he is a water sign. They will have to adapt to different things and to each other. It's not going to be easy, but it can happen. I'm not going to say it's not the perfect kind of relationship. Britney can also be very philosophical, and this is something that Sam might be attracted to. He might really like get in those conversations and just really respect and look up to her. I think, her fire and the water, they don't really mix well. One puts out the other, but I don't think Britney could be put out by Sam. I think she is just too shining bright. You know what I mean? You feel it. She's like, phew. Folks, I'm not so sure if this is the perfect match for her, but I think for right now, he is good for her. He has been good for her during her time being in that conservatorship. He was probably her outlet to the rest of the world, and she did grow probably dependent on him. And I'm happy that they're having this child, and I think this child is going to be very loved by both parents. Whether they stay together, whether they're married, they get married or not. I think Britney is already calling him her husband from what I've seen on Instagram. I know she wants to get married to him. She wants to be able to make decisions for herself. Whether the decisions are going to be good for her, but she needs to be able to make the decisions. She needs to be able to succeed, and she also needs to be able to fail and learn instead of having everything controlled for her. She is not someone who likes that confinement. She is a mutable fire sign. She needs that freedom. And that's one thing she can get from Sam, because they both need that freedom and independence. But at the same time, if they don't check in on each other, they're going to grow apart. They're not going to trust each other. And that foundation and that bond that they had is going to crumble. So where they can respect each other's distance, they need to also work on being able to build a foundation with fire and water. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of crazy. But anyway, that's about all my thoughts I have on this relationship. I want Britney to be happy. So I am really hoping that, this works out well for her. Oh my, oh me, oh my. So, it's like I said, this was just going to be quickie, and then we're going to get into that tarot reading now. You like that? All right, here we go. Hey, it's me, Dee. We're going to get into the tarot reading about Sam and Britney and baby. Now, I want to remind everyone that this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes. So, that out there. I want to give a shout out to Smile and Happiness. They really wanted me to do this reading, and they have certain questions about the pregnancy. If it's a boy or a girl, are they going to get married? Are there red flags? Do her sons like Sam? And are they, what are their thoughts on another baby? I don't know if I'm going to be able to find out any of that stuff, but it's out there. Yeah. But yes, so this is we're going to go into. Now, remind you, I always have my headset on because it helps me block out any extra noises and to also focus on music. Right now, I am listening to a Spotify playlist of Britney Spears' music. I think that just seems appropriate when I'm doing a reading on her. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm using my Royal Gilded Tarot deck today. Oh. My cards. Sam. Baby. Oh. We have the Nine of Wands. I'm sorry, these cards are glossy, so any kind of light reflects. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I do have a bit allergies going on, so yeah, sorry about that. This is, yeah, I just see this, that is somebody they're trudging on. They're like, I'm going to keep going. So they're all resilience, which is Britney. I think she's had a lot of resilience to stay on top of her game with all of how she's been put down. Oops. And the Eight of Swords reversed. Now, let's see, this person's bound up, and this is reversed, though. Which, there's little fears she has that's holding her back. She hasn't recognized this inner strength, this resilience and stamina. I mean, she has to keep going. The Knight of Wands, and this is reversed. Can you see the card? Are these cards beautiful? I think they are. Anyway, this is about being impulsive, almost reckless, not just jumping into something that, it's like, whoa, hold back. But I'm feeling this is Sam over here. That Sam is he's a little reckless. And so we got Britney, Sam, and there's just holding back holding back from me. She's still holding back. They think there's still stuff that she needs to be healed from. Let's see here. Whew. Here is the Two of Wands. Okay, so I see she's looking for a new home. She wants to have a home where she can have a child and it be hers with none of the bad memories of her past. She really wants to have that fresh start. I see that she's going to find a house. And she's just making decisions. She's taking full control of her life. She is leaving the past. She's going forward. And like we said, she has the stamina. She needs to not hold herself back. You know, a lot of this, it's like inner voices telling her she's not good enough. She can't think right. She can't do something on her own. She's got those evil little inner voices. And that's kind of been limiting things. I think she... Okay, and then we have the Six of Cups, and this is reversed. See the card. Once again, this is about leaving home, moving on, getting a new direction, finding her own place, and becoming independent. I think one of the things she likes about Sam is he allows her, well, not allows, but he appreciates her independence. He respects it. That's what I see. He respects that independence. All right, Sammy boy. I just see, Sam still being young and reckless. And it's not a bad thing. It's just he hasn't been as grounded as long as... And that's okay. That's okay. When there's differences in relationships, sometimes they balance each other out. Like I said, my wife is 12 years younger than me. She keeps me young and I balance her out too, maturing her. I don't think I could mature her though. No, I'm not I don't have it in me. We just balance each other out. Hell, she's my light. She's my wife. All right. Now we have the Four of Cups and this is reversed. I think Sam is he's like, he kind of wants to withdraw from things, maybe from social media. I think he wants to be protective of this relationship and of the baby. And he's going to be doing a lot of inner work. Like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a dad. I think that realization, it's like, I can't be this reckless person that I've been. I can't just have all the spontaneous. I have to somehow learn to stop, think before going forward. And it's really interesting. The song that's come up while I'm talking about this is Criminal. Just gonna put that out there. I'm like, ooh. She's. I think she knows he's not perfect for her, but she still wants him. That's okay. The Page of Swords is reversed here. Yeah, she's running hastily into things. Moving, having a baby, heading towards marriage. I think it's like she wants to make up for time that she's lost. It's like she's lost so much time. It's like she's going to have to learn to stop, hold back, Yeah. Ooh, 3 cards just fell out. We have the Tower. Ooh. This is a restructuring. It's like everything has to fall apart and be rebuilt and restructured. She's going to have a restructuring. The King of Pentacles. This is where we end it. Okay, let me hold these cards both up. So you could, I didn't. Sorry, I did not. But as you can see, it's like you have to fall. And I think with Sam, there's going to be a humility he has to learn. I think Britney has to learn that perfection doesn't mean good. Things can be mucky, and it's all right. And I think the Tower is going to shake up things for them. I really, really see it. Just kind of a shake up. But in a good way. I don't see it as, it's like a suddenness. I think someone in her family is going to come out against her having been pregnant. I think something like that's going to come out, and she's going to be like, rare! Which she should, Now the King of Pentacles, this is Sam, and I really see him, as much as he focuses on wealth, he has the ability to make good business decisions and to mentor others. He has leadership qualities, and I think that's what attracts Britney to him, his ability to make decisions that turn out money. He's really good business-wise. Okay. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is going over Britney. Okay. That's always fun to see. She's, like I said, she's manifesting everything she wants. She is going to come into great wealth. There's an opportunity. She's got something. I don't see her doing music just yet. I really think she wants to focus on her life, getting herself together, getting married, having a baby. But she's still going to have an opportunity. I'm seeing a book, maybe. Something where she's going to be able to speak her truth, get what she feels and what she's been through. It's going to help others. This is an opportunity that's going to be healing, not just for her, but for others. Now here's the Queen of Cups. And that's coming over this Tower, which is good to see. The reason I'm going to say that is the Queen of Cups brings compassion, calm, comfort. Is soothing. Yes. And Sam and Britney are going to have a calm, peaceful time in this relationship. Even though she's pregnant, I think, there could be the concerns because she is older. Hey, I was 34 when I got pregnant with my son and had him when I was 35. And I was 39, I think, when I got pregnant and had my daughter. Yeah. So I know, I understand these old, having a child later in life, but it's possible. Especially when your partner's younger, they have the more stamina and energy. But I think Britney's got fucking massive amounts of stamina and energy because she is in a lot better shape than me. Okay. Ooh, Temperance, but it's reversed. That catches me kind of like, what? Because, yeah, I would see, her wanting to spend lots of money. She's going to, but I think it's retail therapy. I think she is gonna try. She needs to find out who she really is right now. There's a lot of healing, self healing that she's gonna have to go through, and I think this is just going to help because there's an imbalance that's been there, and she's taking back that power and the healing. She's going to be able to get some of that. Okay, and then we have the Fool. And the Fool, this is cool. Sam and Britney, go for it. You need to, this is a new beginning for you guys. Just jump, take the leap of faith. They both are very spontaneous people. That could be good and it could be bad. You need to balance this. So for them, you know, it's like, this is good for them. I think Sam has had some struggles that he's been feels held back. I think Britney lets him be himself and accepts him as he is, and he returns that to her. They, like I said, they both respect that independence and creativity, and they like, one is more spiritual, one is more philosophical, and they blend the talking, and they can get into sharing the bonds, even though it's kind of an intense relationship, and they're going to have to set boundaries and remember to check in with each other and remember trust, because they really can trust each other. Even if Britney's afraid that she can't, girl, you can trust him. Let's see here. Here is the Nine of Swords, and it is reversed, which is good. He has a lot of fear inside. Like I was saying, I think there was something with Sam having things in the back that held him back. There's a lot that has not come out, we don't know about, that he's struggled with. And yeah, he's got some skeletons in the closet, folks, okay? But yeah, I think he sees it more as bad than Britney would ever imagine, or, you know, most people. I think it has to do with the way he was brought up and what he's been taught. Let's see here. Anything else we can learn here? Okay, we have the Hangman, and the Hangman's reversed here. And it's going over to the Britney side here. And she's hesitant about something. I think she's nervous about having a baby. And I think she's also nervous about getting into a committed marriage. Marriage hasn't done well for her. She was married to Jason Alexander like in 2004 maybe, for like a blink of an eye, kind of a second day. And that was annulled, if I remember correctly. And then she was married to Kevin Federline, and they were married for about 3-4 years. And that was, I mean, she was going through such a hard time as it was. And I think, you know, Kevin was enjoying the whole party life because of him being married to Britney. You know, K-Fed, I can go out and go to these clubs, and I think he did a lot of clubbing. He left her alone a lot. But I don't see Sam doing that to Britney, and Britney likes that. He doesn't need he likes his independence, but he doesn't need to go out there. He doesn't leave her feeling that she's left behind. But I do see she's got some cold feet about the marriage. Her own parents have betrayed her and try to control her. So I think she needs reassurance that she can trust Sam to let her be herself and to let her make her own decisions. He's not going to try and manipulate or gaslight her, and I think she needs those reassurance. And then we have the Six of Swords, and that makes so much sense. You see, she is going away. This is a rite of passage and recovery and a release from everything. This relationship is very healing for her. And she's going to learn to be able to take those chances, to take the risks. Even if this marriage doesn't survive, she is going to gain so much from this right now. This relationship and this pregnancy. It is definitely going to work out for them. And then I have the Page of Wands. And this is over here by Sam. And Page of Wands, we're dealing with young fieriness, which is Sam. He's younger, he's fiery, he's extremely creative, he is very enthusiastic, and he's all about freedom. And that's what I keep saying. Britney loves that, his freedom, because she wants freedom. I think she's going to raise this new child very differently, because she'll be more hands-on and won't have a, custody fighting and her conservatorship taking over when she can do what she can do with the kids. And she couldn't even make decisions for herself. How is she going to make decisions for the kids? I think she's going to want to raise this child around a home where they can make their own decisions, where they're going to be loved and accepted unconditionally. This little guy is going to be very lucky. And Sam is going to be very protective and loving of both the child and Britney. The Five of Wands is reversed. People don't want them together. But they're going to keep their mouths shut and respect Britney. At the same time, when I see with these wands and the fighting, Britney and Sam, to make things work, which I think they could do, is respecting each other's difference of opinions, and do their best to avoid conflict, because they're both like fire and water. There could be a lot of conflicts, and it could just be stupid misunderstandings. So they need to avoid making these misunderstandings and assumptions, because they both are very different with some commonalities. They got to make sure that they don't purposely walk into a fight, poke the bear. They got to respect the difference and learn to love that. And I know with my wife, I respect and love all the stuff she can do. It's like, I can't, blows my mind. But I respect her so much. And I feel that she respects me. And that respect, just an appreciation we have for each other, that's what makes a relationship work. And I think, yeah, this could work out for them. I'm going to pull out I'm going to try some oracle cards here. I just getting such positive energy, just a positivity. And I know some people, there's like some red flags. Well, yeah, but I don't think it's harmful. It's not harmful. It's just life's lessons. Sometimes you got to go through. Okay. Nautilus Princess. Powerful personal growth. But what did I just say what these differences is about? It's about that growth, and they're going to work it out well. Now we have Death in the Maiden, and this is about invasion, boundaries being violated, dominance. She has been betrayed by this, and this is her fear that this could happen again. I think she knows the red flags. She knows. She just sit back, as if she sees behaviors again like that, she can walk away. Because, by golly, here's a strange Valentine. Love is strange. Love is strange. Like I said, we got this Pisces Sagittarius thing going here. It's strange, yes. But it's going to work out. it's going to work out. And I think Sam is might do something that might trigger some of her fear of that being dominated or controlled. And that's what he just needs. He's going to have to learn to hold back sometimes his energy. Yeah, I think that's all I need from this deck. I'm getting the same things over and over. Just a confirmation, though. About the baby, I wish I'm not getting much. Let me see something here. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I don't know how I'm going to get this on camera properly. Can you see? It's really hard to see. Just have to hold it up like this and hope for you guys can kind of see what I'm doing with this pendulum. Okay. If it goes like this, it's a yes. If it goes like that, it's a no. Okay. Is this child going to be a boy? We got a no. Okay. Will this pregnancy go smoothly for Britney? We got a yes. That's one of my biggest fears, and I was scared to ask. I think she is going to do well. She's probably going to have a girl. Who knows? There could be twins. But I think, yeah, she's going to have her little girl this time. I think that's going to be cute. The song Every Time just came on. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Yeah, like I said, this is not a perfect relationship. It may not be the one that she's going to grow old with, but right now this is good. This is good for her. It gives her what she needs to get through that healing and have a child. And yeah, I'm happy for her, folks. We really need to just, respect Britney and her privacy also during this time. And just let her, and just respect her just letting loose and being herself. That's one of the things, don't be judgmental. All right, folks. Well, I think what we're going to do now is just, I'm going to just end this video. I really appreciate you guys coming to this video. I think I want to do a more paranormal kind of video this coming week, the next coming video. I'm having fun. We're doing pop culture, we're doing true crime, and I'm also doing paranormal conspiracy theories. So let me know what you're interested in. And I was thinking of doing a pick a card reading. It would be something totally different, but it'd be something that, you guys could, like questions like, what is my message for today? Is this the one person for me? Do they think about it? Things like that. If you're interested in that, comment down below. Please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, please. Please. And remember, be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. I love you. Bye.
Thank you.